Mall set to open 12 more theaters to accommodate the crowds as throngs queued to watch Zombadings on its commercial run over the weekend. Dubbed the country's first zombie comedy film, it follows the story of a typical macho boy Remington who is cursed to turn gay, and he undergoes his full transformation just as his policewoman mother attempts to solve cases involving the murder of gay men in town. Now here's a sneak peek at the indie film that's left Filipinos deep in thought and in stitches.
Sa maniwala kayo't hindi, etong bago nilang movie. Minsan, in a land not so far away,
Big hair, eyelashes, green goo.
may nangyaring kagimbal-gimbal.
Wala kang suspect. Maski na lead, wala.
Opo.
Remington? Ikaw si Remington?
Oo nga, kilala mo ko?
Yan ang bahay nila. Yun o. Hindi yung kausap mo kanina.
May namatay ba?
Yung tatay ko. Yung tinawag mong bakla?
Oo, bakla nga ako. Pero ikaw bata ka. Paglaki mo, magiging bakla ka!
Remington.
Hi, Mojo Girls.
Nagkamali kasi ako sa'yo. Pero iba ka pala.
Si Remington. Bata pa ako siya. Pasakit!
Terang sprigitik, umapir ka, Vakler!
Handa ka na ba sa paparating na invasion ng kagandahan, kabonggahan, at kalokohan?
Ano?
Sa wakas, mangyayari na ang dapat mangyari.
Babago ko.
Bakit? Ganun yung amoy ng pabango mo? Amoy tae?
Bumibida sina Roderick Paulate, Janice de Belen, John Regala, Eugene Domingo, Lauren Yang, Kirby Zamora, at si Martin Escudero bilang Remington. Nandito na ang pelikulang wawasak sa iyong isip, magpapatamling ng iyong puso, at pag-uusapan ninyo ng nanay mo.
Gusto ka bang ipagtapat sa akin? Bakla ka ba?
Zombadings 1, patayin sa syokot si Remington.
Hayop mo make-up.
Very fresh ang approach. Ang daring.
August 31 na, nationwide to.
Award.
All right, now here to tell us more about the A-rated movie Zombadings, our director Jade Castro and actor Kirby Zamora. Good morning.
Morning.
First of all, congratulations. It's already the first week is already passed, and there's an absolute demand to see this movie. Zombadings, patayin sa syokot si Remington. Para sa mga hindi nakakaintindi, paki-explain nga, patayin sa syokot si Remington.
Shokot means takot.
Okay.
It's gay lingo for
Alright.
takot. Zombadings 1 kasi may mga zombie na bading. And si Remington yung bida at papatayin siya.
Okay, so nando na. It's actually all encapsulated dun sa title. Nakwento na lahat,
Alright.
ano? But this is a really fun movie. Mukhang there's so many elements of classic Pinoy cinema. You're quoted as saying it's almost a an homage maybe to the campiness of Joey Cosinfiao maybe or other directors. We have Roderick Paulate doing what he does best. Where did the idea for such a strange film come from? Saan ba nanggaling to?
It's a true story.
Really? Okay.
No, it's based on a true incident that happened to our writer, Raymond Lee, who's also the producer.
Okay.
He and I were vacationing in Lucban, Quezon, and there was this little boy na tinatawag siyang, bakla, ganun. And then, na-shock siya ng konti kasi Lucban is a gay-friendly town.
Right.
Pero yung insult nung boy may halong, yun nga, parang negative. So, naisip niya na what if kinurse niya yung bata. And that's how it started. That same afternoon, sabi niya sa akin,
Paglaki mo, ikaw, magiging bakla ka din.
oh, ganun.
Okay.
That same afternoon, sabi niya, hey, meron akong movie concept.
Nabuo na agad.
Tapos binuo namin.
Okay. How difficult was it to sell a film like this? I mean, you knew na okay tong script natin, maganda tong writing natin, but you were also you also described how you agonized over ano ba talaga dapat ang treatment dito, too over the top, and it's just over the top. Pag masyado namang light ang treatment mo dito, it won't carry through because it has to be such a it has to be very tongue-in-cheek. What finally made you decide to go in the direction that you did?
Well, even at the start, gusto talaga namin horror comedy. So, walang question about it. It's just a matter of anong klaseng horror comedy, yung balancing act. And again, from the very start, we wanted to make it for the Filipino people. So, hindi namin inisip na just for a bunch of people na may weird taste. So binalance namin. Like you said, may pagka-throwback siya to past comedies. Pero we also wanted to look forward kung ano yung bagong fresh approach. And we wanted to be sincere actually. Na sabi ko sa team, wag nating isipin na gumagawa tayo ng comedy. Panindigan natin yung horror. Kasi obviously yung comedy. And I think it worked.
So mahirap pala ang ginawa mo dito, Kirby. This is a serious movie pala that you worked with. So talagang matinding pag-i-internalize ang ginawa mo dito. What was it like working on this film?
Sobrang saya, tsaka yung experience, hindi matatawaran kasi yung mga kasama mo, talagang mga veterano. So maraming, nandiyan naman lagi si Direk na para i-guide kami lahat. Kaya naging maganda yung kinalabasan ng film.
I'm curious ako on films like this where you have such a funny script and you have such a funny subject matter. The whole premise is sort of really crazy. How do you keep a straight face while you work? And I mean, you have obviously such an entertaining group of people. Nakakatawa lahat ng mga taong kasama niyo dito sa movie na to eh. So, it must be so, haba siguro ng araw niya sa pag-shoot. Dahil siguro, paulit-ulit ang take. Tawa lang kayo ng tawa. Is that what it was like, Kirby?
Medyo. Pero hindi mo rin kasi mapapansin kasi sobrang saya nila katrabaho. Enjoy.
It makes the work really less of work, di ba?
Tsaka for a film like this, comedy, you want it to be relaxed on the set. And with the kind of cast that we have, you have to trust them.
Right.
So lahat nagbabato ng ideas and we all had a good time.
In terms of the process, I mean, for a film like this it's essentially an independent film, it's an indie film which has been lucky enough to break out of that mold and move on to mainstream release na pinilahan pa talaga. How do you explain this sudden phenomenon? I mean, it's also happened with Uges, other film, Ang Babae sa Septic Tank, where you have films which are intended as indies na may konting bagahe ang dalang title na indie. But this film is a commercial success. I mean, it's already, we've had a need to add 12 more cinemas to screen it because ang daming gustong manood eh. How do you react to this new phenomenon of what is essentially considered a small film becoming as popular as it has?
Well, firstly, we're very thankful na it's happening. Ang daming nanonood, which is what we really want. But I think na it's about time din na it's what we always wanted, na may blurring of lines between what is indie, what is studio. Kasi ang maganda sana ay good movies, whether it's indie or studio. At people watch not because it's made by a big studio or a small studio, but because it's a good movie.
All right. Tell us about the cast that you have here. I mean, you've got a mix of real veterans, you've got a mix of fresh faces. What's it like to work with the people that you worked with?
It was a complete joy. Sa simula, kinakabahan ako. Kasi it's working with icons eh.
So, na-shockot ka din?
Na-shockot ako. Shockot ako.
Okay.
Actually, medyo suntok sa buwan niya na kunin namin sila. And we were very fortunate and that they were very gracious to work with us.
Okay.
So si Roderick Paulate, Janice de Belen, John Regala, we're Eugene Domingo.
Right.
We're all our first choices.
Right.
Dun sa roles nila. And then we mix it up with a fresh cast whom we had to audition. Martin Escudero played Remington.
Right.
Lauren Young played Hannah. And si Kirby Zamora.
Okay, Kirby. Ilan taon ka na ba, Kirby?
22.
Do you even remember, I mean, many of the the so-called in-jokes or the background of, I mean, when Roderick Paulate plays a gay role, that's may standard yan na
Legend.
kailangan. Oh, legendary
Legend,
yung portrayal niya of gay roles. And it's such a good laugh to see him back in the role that we really love seeing him in. Naaalala mo ba yung mga classic movies na yun? Do you have an appreciation of what those roles were like?
Oo naman, naalala ko talaga kasi pag sinabing gay roles kumbaga si Tito Dick yung pinakamagaling dun So yung nakakasama namin siya sobrang, alam mo, cool.
Hindi ka naman na pressure na, ito sabi nga ni Direk, veterano itong si Roderick and
Oo,
and you also have some great other actors who have really broken through in the last few years na medyo mabigatin ang mga pangalan Di ka ba na pressure?
Pressure kasi syempre ako yung newcomer. So ayun nga, kailangan mag-focus ka kasi parang ikaw lang yung may iwan sa kanila Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, so what can people look forward to dito sa Zombadings? We're like we said, we're opening 12 more cinemas for people who want to see it. Catch it while you can. It's definitely
Catch it while you can. Showing yung Zombadings hanggat may nanonood. Kaya ano bang promise natin? It's just a lot of fun.
It's just a lot of fun. Nakakatakot, mamamatay kayo sa kakatawa.
Yun yung sinasabi ng maraming tao.
Okay, so it's gonna be a good one. I'm looking forward to it myself. Thank you so much for coming in this morning, Direk.
Thank you
It was a
so
real
much.
pleasure, Kirby. Salamat. Congratulations in advance for the success of the movie.
Thank you so
Or
much.
in advance, congratulations, in fact, for the success of the movie.